What is my hair doing today? I don't know.
Hi everyone, it's Emma, and today I'm going to be showing you the books that I'm reading during the Tome Topple Readathon. The readathon is hosted by Sam over at Thoughts on Tomes, a bunch of other people also, and I will link everything down below as always. I'll link the Goodreads page as well if you want to check that out. This readathon starts at midnight, your time zone, on November 18th, and it goes till December 1st, 11:59. The point of this readathon is to read tomes, which are books over 500 pages long. So you don't have to finish one, you can read as many as you want. The point is to get people to start these long books that tend to like hang over your head, and to have this whole group of people who are also reading long books to support you and help you to get started on these books. I love this idea because I feel like even for someone like me who loves long books, I still tend to put off those books, even when I really want to read them. So, the 3 books that I'm planning to read are books that I've wanted to read for a long time, and because of this readathon, I'm finally picking them up. The first one I want to talk about is Mistborn: The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. I've never read Brandon Sanderson, but everyone in the world loves him, and Patrick Rothfuss, who wrote Kingkiller Chronicles series, loves Brandon Sanderson, so thus I must read Brandon Sanderson. With fantasy books, I do not like to know much about the plot at all before going in because it's just how I like to do it. So basically all I know is that there's some kind of like oppressive government. I just know that people love these characters, and since I'm such a character-driven reader, I've wanted to read this for a long time. I've also heard that even though it's like 640 pages long, it's still a fast read. It's one that's like easy to fly through. And since this is a popular book, I'm hoping that other people in the readathon will also be reading this book. Then we'll get like a discussion group and I'll get to talk about it with people. The next book that I am hoping to read is The Diviners by Libba Bray. This one is like 570 pages long. This is a historical fiction, I think it would be classified as, but it also has fantasy elements. And it's about this girl, Evie, who gets shipped off to New York City to live with her uncle. And her uncle is obsessed with the occult or involved in the occult in some way. Evie has some secret kind of supernatural power. These murders stop popping up, and Evie realizes that she can use her power to help solve these mysteries. It takes place in the 1920s, I don't know if I said that, and I'm really excited to read like a YA novel that takes place in the 1920s because I've always been obsessed with that era because it's when F. Scott Fitzgerald lived. I can't wait to get to this one, and also I've never read Libba Bray before. I just realized all of the books that I'm reading are authors who I've wanted to read for a long time and have never read. The last book that I'm hoping to read during the readathon is The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I mentioned this in my TBR for this month. It is a book about these college students who get pulled in by their charismatic professor to some type of enlightened way of thinking and acting. It takes a turn for the dark and it turns into obsession and things go down, and I'm not sure exactly, but I know that it's really dark. And again, I've never read Donna Tartt before and I've wanted to for a long time. This one is 600. This one's about 600 pages long. I will probably not get to all 3 of these books, but hopefully I'll read as much of them as I can, and who knows, maybe I'll read them all. That would be wonderful. I'm really excited to read this one, especially because I've been seeing it everywhere recently. Everyone seems to be reading this right now, and I'm really excited to get to it. I'll probably start this one first, I think. Those are the 3 books that I'm hoping to read during the readathon. I'm not sure if I'll finish them all. Who knows, maybe I'll just read one and then like get well into the others. Since the point of the readathon is not really to finish these books, it's to get started and get into them, I'm not too worried about it, and I'm just gonna read as much as I can and see where it goes from there. They're all authors I've never read before, they're all books that have been sitting on my TBR for a long time, and they're all books that are really popular and very well loved, so I'm really excited to get into it, and I'm super excited for this readathon, and I hope maybe some of you will join. If you're planning to do this readathon also, leave a comment below because I would really love to talk to some of you guys who are also going to be participating. Like I said, I will leave all the information. I'll leave Sam's announcement video, where you can find the co-hosts and the Goodreads group, all linked down below. I almost forgot to say, there are challenges for this readathon, and some of my books just happened to match the challenges, so I am fulfilling some of them, but I'm not really going to be super purposeful about doing these challenges because I'd already picked which books I wanted to read when the challenges came out. Because this video was so short, I will probably put up 3 videos this week. Hopefully one of those will be my Mara Dyer series overview because that has been a long time coming and I told you guys it was coming and it hasn't come yet, so that hopefully will happen this week. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the subscribe button and then you'll be able to see what I thought of these books after I read them. I'm Miss Emma Reads a Lot on all my social media. I'll leave that linked down below as always as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon with a new video.